Our next story is about Boeing, one of the world's leading airline makers and a company whose troubles don't seem to end. You see, in recent weeks, Boeing aircraft has witnessed a series of mishaps. Over the weekend, it witnessed another stroke of bad luck. According to reports, the nose wheel of a Boeing 757 jet fell off and rolled away, while the aircraft was waiting on the runway for takeoff clearance. What's worse, this happened with almost 200 people on board. The aircraft in question was Delta Airlines Flight 982. It was moments away from taking off from the Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. But right before it could take off, the nose wheel came off and rolled down the hill. This is all according to a preliminary report from the Federal Aviation Administration. It says the plane had close to 200 passengers, including 2 pilots and 4 crew members. The flight was bound for Bogota, the capital of Colombia. Immediately after the mishap, the passengers were removed from the plane and later put on a replacement flight. Fortunately, there were no injuries reported. Has Boeing responded to the incident? No, it hasn't. Instead, it has directed inquiries to the airline. Taking onus for the incident, Delta issued this statement. Allow me to quote. Delta Flight 982 Atlanta to Bogota was taxiing for departure when a nose gear tire came loose from the landing gear. All customers and their bags were removed from the aircraft, transferred to the gate and onto a replacement aircraft. We apologize to our customers for the inconvenience. Remember, this development comes at a tough time for Boeing. Just a few weeks back, a panel on an Alaska Airlines flight blew out mid-flight. This prompted the grounding of the Boeing 737 MAX 9 planes nationwide, followed by an investigation. So what has this investigation revealed? Well, it has found loose bolts on many of its Boeing 737 MAX 9 aircraft. Imagine that. And last week, a Boeing 747 cargo plane had to make an emergency landing. This was right after it was seen spewing flames in the night sky over Miami. The flight, which was headed for Puerto Rico, suffered an engine malfunction. How did this happen? Well, a preliminary examination of the engine revealed a softball-size hole above the engine. Then in February 2023, a Boeing 737 Fireliner crashed while battling bushfires in Western Australia. Aviation experts call the crash very unusual and very rare. Fortunately, crew members survived the incident. This was the first crash involving a Boeing 737 in Australia. Now, these were just a few examples. There are many more incidents involving Boeing aircraft, and they all beg a very important question. Should you be worried before boarding a Boeing plane? I mean, the list of tragedies involving Boeing aircraft is exhaustive. From loose bolts, engine holes to software malfunction, Boeing aircraft time and again have been found to be operating under risky circumstances. They have also been subjected to investigations and in some cases even grounded. Yet, Boeing planes continue to make headlines for all the wrong reasons. Is it time that authorities the world over to subject Boeing to heightened scrutiny? Well, the pressure to do so should also come from those flying on board a Boeing plane. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.